All right. Time now is 12:11 afternoon on December 28th, 9th, 30th. December 30th. So yeah, I have woken up in my own bedroom once again. Um I slept from around 3:15 to around 11:50, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a clock yet. Yeah. So the thing is, I'm still going to continue vlogging, but I will not upload any of these vlogs to my main channel. I will not edit a condensed version and upload it to my main channel like I always do throughout 2022. From this video on out, I'm going to be speaking in the second channel only, which means not a lot of people will see it, and that's totally okay. That's totally fine. So yeah, back to square one, back to zero, I guess. Um, I, I don't know, I just didn't have anything planned out for the month yet. Um, which is good because I don't want to have too much planned out. Um, my wounds are still healing. I didn't have much of a dream. It's really weird. I think I dreamed of something really violent and crazy and over the top, but then I fell back asleep and I kind of forgot. And then I dreamed about camera equipments and they're really vivid and real. Like, they're like, I was almost questioning, like, I was inside the dream and I was questioning, like, oh my god, this is just a dream. Why does it feel so real? It's like a focus puller, and, when you spin the focus puller and you see the ring sort of like attached to the focus ring and everything. And then I dreamed of owning an Arri Alexa Mini, and then I dreamed of playing a ball game where all sorts of balls are thrown at your face in a crowd of like 15 people, and we're all just throwing balls at each other like basketballs, volleyballs, gigantic plastic balls that are about the size of a story of a building. It's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. After I woke up, I brushed my teeth and stuff, and I realized I literally have no clothes. Like I opened my closet and it's literally fucking empty. All I got is some small underwear and a t-shirt. So I wore that, like a short sleeve t-shirt. So all my shit are still in that blue luggage. I'm just waiting for it to be wiped down. Um, so that I mean I can wipe it down myself. Obviously, I'm 20 years old, but our help has promised to help us wipe all of it down, and then I'll settle everything down for real. So there's that. I have a bit of a sore throat here, like this side. I fucking hate sore throats. I hope it doesn't get any worse. I hope it just fucking goes away. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Um, I'm not gonna do anything today. I expect myself to completely stay at home. I'll settle everything down. I'll watch a movie, 4 episodes of anime. I'll do the best memes video if I have the energy to do that. And then, yeah, what the fuck's wrong with my acne? I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I also want to trim my nails. They're really long. Um, 10 days gone, and then my nails are really long again. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna shave. Also today, of course, I have to start doing the whole uni app stuff. I need to write my personal statement. I need to email professors. I'll do Film 32 and Film 2. Chances are Film 2 professor will not help me write a letter of rec, but it's still worth asking anyways. And then that's it. I'll make up my portfolio and everything. And I'll have to figure something out for my short film. Last night I had moments of insecurity and self-doubt, I thought to myself, okay, I've made 5 short films already, okay? So I should be okay. But the thing is, with this short film, with short film number 6, which is the one I'm planning to do right now, I want to do it freestyle. I don't want to follow a plot structure. I want it to be artsy and abstract and all over the place. But the thing is, I'm not an expert in that at all. I'm not even an expert in making a structured narrative short film yet. So this is a great challenge for me. And because of this, I feel like I'm literally making bullshit up. Like, usually when I make short films and movies, I at least have an idea of what the opening scene and the ending scene would be, but I don't really have an idea for the one I plan to do, which is Love and Death. So I really need to figure something out, because I feel like an idiot. Yeah, and aside from that, I don't know. Just thinking about Pepper, really. I don't want to think much about her, honestly, because this is the whole point of isolating myself from her. But again, with the voluntarily starting conversations thing, she does voluntarily start conversations with me once in a while, but once in a while as in once in like 19 years. So, I don't know. Pepper told me how she would chat with Potter and she would chat with other men. But why wouldn't she chat with me? You know, I feel like now I'm beginning to even feel like in Pepper's life, like if she would have to, like in Pepper's new life anyways, if she would have to, rank top 5 most important men in her life, I wouldn't even be in there. I would be pretty low on the list. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of my eccentricity. But then again, I can't be too prideful about myself, because at the end of the day, I'm still trash, I don't, she's still leagues above me. Everyone's still leagues above me. I just pretend that I'm fine. I just pretend that I'm, not leagues below people, but when in fact I am leagues below people. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm still trash. Back in secondary school, I'm leagues below everyone. I'm rock bottom. Right now, I've risen up the ranks, but just because I've risen up the ranks doesn't mean anything. I'm still leagues below people. Just a little bit, not completely below people, but just a little below people. So I feel like even people like JT are above me. I have found 3 strands of my roommate's hair. 3 strands of my roommate's hair so far today. It's not stopping. Also, I've packed up most of my shit, so there's that. Alright, it's 9:54 p.m. Yeah, just gonna wrap it up today. Don't really know what to say. Nothing happened, which is great. I had a lot of rest today, slept for 9 hours. It's good. Really, really happy to announce that nothing crazy happened today. I'm in my room again. It's whatever. It's just a very plain and simple day. I at some point later in the afternoon, I got to bring all the stuff back into my room. Everything. It's kind of a mess because I feel like I've brought more back to my room this time for some reason, even though that's not true. So I don't really know what's going on there. But yeah, I got everything in my room now, so that's fantastic. Yeah, there's still a sore throat here. Bit of sore throat. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm feeling fine actually. I'm actually feeling fine. I trimmed my nails, as you can see. I didn't film any videos today because my voice is so raspy and I don't feel comfortable filming any videos. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a little spot on my camera lens that I need to clean, but I don't really know how. I don't got the towels for it. It's not a dust. You can't blow it away. I think it's like a coffee stain or something, like a droplet of coffee that landed on my lens when I was in Narita, when I was like trying to fucking stab the coffee cup. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I I don't know. I spoke to. I basically WhatsApped everyone. Today I announced that I'm back in Hong Kong. I WhatsApped Natalie. I WhatsApped Leia. I WhatsApped. Um, I asked Zara when is she coming back to Hong Kong. Okay, I WhatsApped Pink and Miriam, and that's pretty much it. And only Leia and Pink responded. Leia said her semester begins on January 3rd. And I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh yeah, right, because it's earlier for Hong Kong universities to start earlier, you know. And apparently it's just for medical school only because she's in medical school. So her semester starts on January 3rd, and the chance of us meeting will be very slim. So that's bad news because that's even slimmer chance between me and Natalie. But I would like to see her for one last time, you know, before I return to LA, because this will be one last time for a very long time, you know. Last time, the longest time I haven't seen Natalie for is 11 months. And that's not because of me going to LA. That's just me not seeing her for 11 months. Not seeing her physically, not like seeing her. But this time it'll be for real. One last time. This time it'll be for real. Um, yeah. And then Pink responded to me because I know for sure Pink doesn't have school anymore, right? Because Pink dropped out. Because I know she's free all the time. So I asked her when is she free, and she's like, when are you free? And I'm like, basically any time. And she's like, sure. So she asked me if I'm good on January 4th, and I'm like, yeah. So I realized, unlike last time, because the last time I came back to Hong Kong, the circumstances are very different. First of all, last time I came back, I was the only one coming back. But when I came back today, like yesterday, last night, it was also my mom, my brother, my dad, like everyone coming back home from the Japan trip. So it's all a mess, and I don't have the time and the space I need to, you know, unpack everything and put it in my room. So it took a little while. But another thing is, during the summer, it was summer holiday. But now it's winter holiday for me, but it's not exactly winter holiday for a lot of other people. For a lot of other people, winter holiday is pretty much nearly done, I guess. So there's that. Another thing is even though it seems really empty and I have nothing to do here, you know, right now, honestly, I wish I was in LA. I fucking hate LA. But I feel like I would have more of a thing to do in LA than if I was here. If I am here, I am here right now. So I feel a little idiotic staying here, honestly. But yeah, you know, I should enjoy my time here while it lasts. Um, but yeah, regardless, I have to see Natalie at least once. Definitely once is gonna be enough. I mean, Natalie's really busy. But yeah, I don't know. So tomorrow's December 31st is the last day of the year, and you know, usually in days like this, I don't really celebrate because I don't really care. But I've developed a habit of, okay, if it's a big day, I want to do something about it. You know, in the USA, you know, in LA, if it's a big day, I try to do something. Like Thanksgiving, I asked Potter if we could hang out, and Potter's like, sure. On Halloween, I asked Pink, not Pink, Pepper, but of course Pepper, like, she's got, I don't know, whatever party. But still, you know, try to do something. Now, usually in this circumstance, if I was in LA, I would ask Pepper, and chances are Pepper may go to a countdown party or whatever, and she'll be smoking weed around a campfire again, or some stupid shit like that. Uh, but I would want to be with her there. But unfortunately, we can't do that. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's that. Hopefully, I and Pepper are still around. Like, I still see her around next year, December 31st. And I say hopefully because by then, chances are we'll be in different universities. But yeah, that's kind of idiotic. So, tomorrow, the thing is, I wish I could be with friends. I've never really crossed New Year's with friends before. Um, every time I've done it with my family, and usually it's in some stupid situation, like either at home, which is not stupid. I like counting down at home, or just at my mom's rich friend's place, which is kind of silly and goofy. And that's exactly what's happening tomorrow. My mom will be going to my mom's friend's place to have a dinner and have fun and countdown and yada yada. And my brother will be going to. My dad has to go to work, and so chances. The thing is, I will be staying at home with my grandma, and the countdown will be by ourselves, which is kind of sad. Um, so the thing is, I want to hang out with people tomorrow. Like if Natalie's free or if Cedric's free. Of course, Cedric's not free because he's in the freaking UK, boys. But yeah, I just wish I would be with someone, especially someone like, Pepper or Potter or something like that. So tomorrow, I really don't know what to do tomorrow, really at all. I could go out to watch a movie tomorrow, honestly. One of the things I need to do in Hong Kong is to watch shit tons of movies in the cinemas because movie tickets are cheaper here because the student discounts are a thing here. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe that's how I'm gonna celebrate tomorrow. I'll go out and watch a movie. Another thing is I actually have shit tons of stuff to do as well. So I just realized that I have less than 2 weeks to write up all my personal statements and portfolio and all that shit for UCLA, and then I have about a month left to finish all my USC shit as well, which is insane. So I need to at least type up more of my personal statement. I wrote a couple more sentences yesterday on the plane, but that's not enough. I need to fucking finish the personal statement like right now. So I have a lot to do, and I also need to binge watch the hell out of movies and animes. I finished Bones and All. I'm gonna watch 6 episodes of Chainsaw Man tonight. I weighed myself last night. I'm at 126.3, so that's definitely a failure. So I definitely need to eat more. And then another thing is my short film. I really need to figure something out. Again, I'm the writer-director of my short film. I take the initiative. I can't wait around. So I'm going to finish up a script-ish thing, send it to the guy, send it to John L. if he's willing to help, and then do something about it, So yeah, so that's basically it. I may film a video right now, for what I brought back from home from Japan. But aside from that, this is basically going to be it. Tomorrow I'll try to do the meme video and the music video. Yeah. And I think that's pretty much it. I'll take a shower and I'll have a good sleep. Alright, time now is 12:42 a.m. Yeah, my sore throat is even worse than yesterday. I hate to announce that, but it's true, which fucking sucks. I slept for more than 9 hours actually. I slept from 3 to 12:30. So that's quite interesting. I dreamed about, I'm starting to have American dreams, like dreams I have about, things that happen when I'm in LA, like going to church but not really giving a shit about what happens at church. And the church is this really tall building with these spiral stairs. And then the director, the feature film director, that white woman, I finally met him again. I met her again, and she wants to organize this crazy she wants to run this managing house, and I was like, wow, it's complicated, you need all the air conditioning and all the trash disposal and all this logistic stuff. And she's like, tell me more, because I guess she hadn't thought it through as well as I do. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. So yeah, today's December 31st. It's the last day of 2022. Usually I would like to go out with a bang, but it's really impossible for me to do that today. Because everyone's busy. Miriam spoke to me a little bit. She said today, December 31st, she's already gonna hang out with someone else to count down. Obviously, I'm a good friend of Miriam's, but I'm not her best friend, and that's totally fine. That's obvious as well. I mean, I didn't become friends with Miriam until after the end of everything. Remind you of that. I didn't make friends with her until February of 2020. Or actually, February of 2021. Yes, that was like a whole year after the end of school. But Miriam's still willing to hang out with me at some point. Natalie's work starts on January 9th, so there's that. Miriam's new semester starts on the same day as well, and Zara won't come back until January 16th, so really I have a lot of time. Last night I emailed the Film 2 professor. Hopefully he responds. He hadn't responded yet. That's basically it. So today I probably wouldn't leave the apartment at all anyways. I'll probably do a live stream if I'm feeling it. I'll watch a good movie, and that's pretty much all. You know, I really will not do anything crazy. And I wouldn't enjoy doing anything crazy with my sore throat here. I don't know. And I really need to finish writing my personal statement today. Yeah. I'm thinking of asking Pepper for her personal statement, but then again, I feel like I've peaked with my relationship with Pepper. Like on the day we had our the feature film shoot, and Pepper was like doing this, and then Pepper was kicking me in the air. Like, she was so intimate with me. I know that's like nothing, but that's something for me because I've never been this close with someone before. And she's just like, you know, like back in the day, I wouldn't even sit beside a girl on a bus, you know. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. This is a whole new thing. And then, yeah. But then after the whole weed incident, I feel like our relationship got a little farther apart. Like, just a tad bit. I feel like she's beginning to think, okay, this guy's fucking insane. Which is not cool. I want to think she's insane. I don't want her to think I'm insane. Or actually, I want her to think I'm insane, and I want to think she's insane at the same time. But yeah, next time I see Pink, I'm going to tell her all about Pepper. I've thought about hiding Pepper from everyone I know. Because it's cool, you know. If I ended up being together with her, and then, like, I don't tell anyone, and then one day I just randomly reveal, oh, it's been 6 months, people will be like, oh my god, what the fuck, when did this start? I want to surprise people, but I realize there is no point to that, you know. I'm not going to tell everyone about it. I'm not going to tell Natalie about it, that's for sure, because I want to surprise Natalie. But Pink is someone I really trust, so I'm going to tell Pink about this. I'm going to tell Pink about Pepper, the whole situation with Pepper. I mean, again, the way I perceive love and romance is different from Pink, because Pink is on her 4th. I'm on my 0, basically. So, the way we see love is gonna be really different. So I don't know how much is it gonna help anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have so much shit to do actually. So yeah.
30 more seconds. 20 seconds left. 30. 30, yeah. Oh, okay. Ooh. 佢呢個錯嘅。呢個唔係啊。呢個係佢前要去睇嗰個嘅。What is this? What is this conference? This better be right. I'm actually gonna cry with her. 10 seconds. Yeah. Okay. 13, 12.
哇！真係非常之精彩啊！ 夢喎，真係。miss 咗。哇！
擰過嚟，擰多啲睇個樣，你一排咁啊睇到啊，當係望到啦，望到啦，哎呀！
係咪我中意同佢？
呢個嘛，佢齊
唔係啊，之後有邊個拉佢㗎？見我啊嘛。
係啊，見我呢個係齊。
All right, time now is 1:33 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, so nothing crazy happened today. It's December 31st, but right now it's actually January 1st of 2023. So that's that. We've made it to 2023, guys. Woohoo. So yeah. I had a choice today to go out of my apartment or not. Again, like I said earlier this morning, my mom's going to my mom's friend's place, and if I go there, I wouldn't have anything to do. If I stay here, I wouldn't have anything to do anyway, so at the end, I decided to just go along, even though I know I wouldn't have anything good to do. I guess if there's one thing, it would be that, if I go, I guess if there's one thing, it would be that, I guess if there's one thing, it would be that if I go, I would have less time. If I had stayed, I would have more time to, edit videos and whatever, edit videos and film videos and do my personal statement and everything. But I decided to go, and it's whatever. It's just whatever. It's your average mom's friend's place experience. I sat down for a while to eat snacks. I spent some time using my laptop, listening to music, typing the personal statement. I think I'm about 90% done with the personal statement, which is great news. But the thing is, it's not that great. I may have to revise it a little bit. I wrote a couple of paragraphs a couple days ago, but I realized, holy shit, this opening paragraph is weak, so I actually rewrote the paragraph, the whole thing, from front to back. And then I spent some time making my worst songs list. I tried watching an episode of Chainsaw Man, but it kept buffering, and also I just kept being distracted, because shit is happening left and right. Yeah, I had a huge hot pot dinner. So one good thing about going to my mom's friend's place is I get to have a lot of food for dinner. So I definitely gained at least a couple of pounds tonight. I drank some red wine, I drank some white wine, I drank some Ribena soda, I drank a whole can of lemon soda. That's a lot of drinks. And I ate a lot of beef and pork and like scallops and clams, and there weren't even clams, like whatever, just a lot of stuff. I had cake. Yeah, it's crazy. There's a macaron. Like, it's been a while since I've had such a epic meal, Actually, I've had epic meals in Japan, that's true. But yeah, it's crazy. And then of course we have the countdown, which is, I don't know, I just wish that at some point in the future, maybe next year, I could actually enjoy a countdown, because I've never actually counted down with friends before in my life. Sadly, I've never done that, so maybe I could finally do that for once, between 2023 to 2024. But that's a whole year later. But that's that. At least today is better than last year, where I basically had the countdown at Santa Monica, a third promenade with my aunt and my mom, and it's a very underwhelming countdown because it's literally on one of the worst days of the year. And then a couple years ago, I think I counted down at home with my mom and my mom's Chinese friend staying here. And all I did that day was I ran a loop downstairs, and that's basically it. I ran a lap. So yeah, I've been having underwhelming countdowns, but I don't really care at this point. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe counting down with friends would be happier. Um, that's pretty much it. Um, I don't know why, but the batteries on my laptop is draining really fast, and I'm supposed to watch The Face of Another, which is a film that I want to watch as a closing film for 2022, even though it's already 23 now, but it's still 22 for me. So I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna go to bed at like 4 a.m. tonight. It's fine. I'll make today an exception. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I texted Pepper asking her to send me her personal statement. And then once again, I feel like because Pepper never really starts conversations with me, but then I hear things like, oh, Pepper's chatting with Potter, Pepper's chatting with this person. And again, Pepper's always, I don't know why, but earlier today, Pepper made an Instagram story where she basically reposted an Instagram reel, like a video of some person who made some food vlogging, or maybe they opened a restaurant in Century City, and that person is a Hong Konger, and it's kind of like, what the heck's going on? It's this crepe restaurant in Century City, and Pepper reposted that. So I'm like, ooh, maybe a Hong Konger opened a restaurant in Century City, which is wild, which is crazy. Or maybe it's just a food vlogger, but still, that's something. And then I also saw that JT also reposted it. So I got curious and I clicked on it. And apparently both JT and Potter also follow this account. For some reason, Pepper doesn't. But still, JT, Potter, Pepper, them three are onto something again. Yeah, I don't know. Like, again, a while back with the campfire, with the weed stuff, and there's also one other instance where all three of them. Oh yeah, I've mentioned this already, but JT and Pepper appeared in this Night Owl Party compilation video or something, and both of them reposted it. And of course, Pepper doesn't follow this Night Owl account, but both JT and Potter do. So again, it's just them three, and I feel sort of left out for some reason. I don't know why, but in every single fucking social group I've ever been in my life, I always feel left out at some point. Like, I never feel included. I don't know if it's just me, my paranoid nature, or is it like I don't know, or if I'm just that bad at socializing. But even back in secondary school with Team Cyan, with whatever group of friends, like I'm always left out. Similarly, I'm feeling same things. I don't know why. And I'm supposed to be the closest to Potter, the closest to JT, and the closest to Pepper out of any of the three, because I'm the earliest to meet them. Yet I feel the farthest from all of them right now. And it sucks. And I don't know, especially for Pepper, I feel like Pepper doesn't even think of me as much of a close friend. She doesn't even start conversations with me. I just think she doesn't really think much of me. Honestly, I just think she doesn't even care that much about me. I've bought her presents for her birthday, and I've bought her souvenir from Japan. I doubt she would do the same for me, honestly. Next year, when I have my birthday, I doubt she's gonna still be around to give me a birthday gift. I'm gonna give her a birthday gift, but she will not give me one. And that's okay, it's just material. But it just goes to show that she doesn't really care about me all that much. I don't know, I feel like I'm overthinking. But yeah, I just think she doesn't really care about me, honestly. I just think that's the hard truth. I do think that I'm really grateful that if she were to make like a top 10 friends list, I would probably be in that top 10, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Because I can't say the same for people like Natalie. I can't say the same for people like Cedric, as of now, you know. But the fact that I have friends in LA is already really, like, it's already something I'm really grateful about. But yeah, definitely I don't know, man. I just feel like I hope my relationship with Pepper continue to develop closer and closer next semester, next year. But I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, honestly. And I don't know if it's just me, you know. Maybe it's just me, as in I'm just that bad at socializing. And Pepper's the kind of person who doesn't overthink things. She's sort of like an NPC almost. I hate to say this, but she's sort of like a detector, like a computer who just responds to the way I act. So if I act in a certain way, she's going to grow closer to me. If I act a certain way, she's going to grow farther from me. And that's just it. Nothing interesting is going on. So it's not as if she has some internal monologue with herself, like, ooh, this Enoch guy, I don't trust him all that much after all. I don't think he's a good person. I don't think she even had this internal monologue. I just think she just doesn't react as much because she just doesn't react as much. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to have more small talk with her, but I really just, I don't know. I feel like I'm still garbage. I'm still a garbage human being, as in I'm bad at everything. You know, I'm physically weak. I'm actually not that smart. I'm not that successful. I'm not social, charismatic. I'm a bit of a failure of a human being. And I've known that forever. But ever since I've gotten to LA, I'm high and I'm just high off life and I just do all this crazy shit, you know, going to film festivals, meeting people, blah, 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 which is great. Which sort of makes me less of a piece of garbage. But I'm still a piece of garbage at the end of the day. Like, I'm still leagues below everyone I've met, you know. I'm still really bad. I just pretend I'm not. And I convince myself I'm not. But I am bad at everything. And I feel like it makes sense because I don't even think Pepper's like on the same caliber as someone like Natalie or Mary. But then again, I don't know. I don't know yet. But even so, it's just I'm still below her, you know, is all. So, yeah. Happy New Year. Alright, time now is 12:32 afternoon on January 1st of 2023. I slept from 3:40-ish to around 10:50. I was already like half awake, half asleep. I kept on falling back to sleep and then kept on waking up again, and then, you know, the cycle continues until around 12 at noon. I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm waking up. So yeah, I don't know, just so yeah, I'm wearing pajamas again. This isn't really pajamas, but I just want to wear comfier clothes at my own home, you know. But the thing I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just, today I really don't want to go out of my apartment. So yesterday I actually planned to go out today to the cinemas to watch Triangle of Sadness. But I planned to watch The Face of Another last night, and 20 minutes into the movie, I almost fell asleep. Which is sad, because I was really hyped to watch this movie. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go to bed now. So yeah, last night, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed at 4 a.m., it's fine, I'll make it an exception. I can't. I almost fell asleep. So, I will finish watching The Face of Another today. Yesterday was not productive at all. I didn't edit any of my college update videos. I didn't watch a single episode of Chainsaw Man. I didn't do much to my short film. I So I'm gonna stay at home the whole day just to, be productive again. Yes, I'm going back to that, trying to be productive, lifestyle now. I'm also gonna try to wake up with an alarm from tomorrow onwards. I'm gonna try to sleep earlier as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna go out to the cinemas tomorrow to watch Triangle of Sadness. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about Pepper again, and the more I think about her, the more I think like, man, Pepper probably thinks I'm annoying, and Pepper probably doesn't think much of me. Like, I asked her last night, I WhatsApped her and asked her if I could see her personal statement. She didn't respond, but she was online on Instagram. I couldn't tell if she's online or not on WhatsApp because she's turned that function off, but she was online on Instagram, and so if she's online on Instagram, she can at least respond to me, right? Especially if I'm a close friend of hers. But no, I guess she just finds me very annoying. And I get it. It's New Year's and I'm still asking people shit like this. But I care about her, I've never cared about someone like her. I've never cared about someone before until I've met her, Like, if Natalie fucking fails her application, the hell do I care, Because Natalie's already having a great life without me. So, I don't fucking care. Yeah, and yesterday a lot of people send messages to each other like Happy New Year or whatever. I honestly don't really care anymore, so I didn't really say anything on Instagram or whatever. A lot of people made these, at the end of 2022 posts, oh, 2022, blah, 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 but I didn't make any of that shit because I really do not care anymore. 2022 has been by far the best year of my life, that's for sure. And the most eventful year of my life since 2016, which is insane. But there's really no point in celebrating that. I don't know, I just, I don't know, I just want to have small talk with Pepper. Like, just chat, if that's okay. I don't know, I just feel like the idea that I'm with her is just too far-fetched. It's not as far-fetched as me with Mary. So that's the good thing is, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Welp, that was, random nosebleed attack. So, yeah, anyways, what I was trying to say is, I've gotten better, in terms of social rankings. But it's still like nothing, Another thing is, everyone said Happy New Year. So there's a WhatsApp group. I forgot about this WhatsApp group, honestly. Leia said happy birthday in that, Happy New Year in that WhatsApp group. And then I said, Happy New Year, let's hope we hang out when Zara comes back. And then Zara responded saying, ooh, Enoch, you need to tell them your romantic stories. Again, taunting me. Of course, there are not any romantic stories. There's nothing romantic in my life. Even if something romantic happens, in my eyes, it's not romantic. Like, whatever I experience, it's always cold, dull, dark, stiff, and noir as fuck. But, yeah, and then people got curious. Miriam's like, ooh, what romantic stories? And then Zara's like, ooh, there's more than one. Again, taunting me. But I'm fine with people taunting me, but when it's something like this, when it's something I'm struggling with, it's not funny anymore, It's just not that funny now. Joke around and say I'm good at basketball. Don't joke around saying this, It's 1:40. I just had lunch. I'm very full. I'm just not used to eating so much food at once. I I want to add that my sore throat is just as bad as yesterday. And I'm beginning to think it's not just a regular sore throat. I'm beginning to think it's canker sore, but in my throat, like white throat. Because it's so specifically at one spot, it makes me think this is not a regular sore throat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't feel good emotionally. I think it's the same feeling again. You know, when I returned to Hong Kong in the summer, it felt like the end of the world. It felt like there's nothing interesting here in Hong Kong for me anymore. And I feel like right now I'm feeling that, but accentuated 100 times more because of, you know, in comparison with all the stuff I've experienced in round 2. Yeah. I just, I don't know. I just, I don't know. I just don't feel anything. You know, yesterday when I went to my mom's friend's place, all I could feel was blankness. Like I'm in a movie, but it's just one of those really slow movies where nothing really happens and every single shot is a wide shot and the camera doesn't move at all for like 5 minutes straight. I feel like I'm in one of those movies. My mind has become one of those movies. There's just nothing to be said. There's like every hurrah, every cheer, every scream, every laughter just doesn't mean anything anymore to me, you know? I just don't feel anything anymore. Yeah. And it's weird. I low-key want to feel the same way in LA, but I feel the opposite in LA. Like in LA, I feel like I'm high because the world is mine, you know? My parents, my family, everyone else is not in LA, and LA is my playground. I get to do whatever I want. I get to wear crazy clothes if I want to. I get to wear makeup if I want to. I get to try weed, vaping, do insane shit. You know? I'm high back in LA, and I'm like happy and jumpy. But in here, I'm just plain nothing. So yeah, that's that. I don't know, and I just can't help but wonder, like, what's Pepper doing now? You know, apparently it'll be New Year in about 2 hours in LA, and what's Pepper doing now? I feel like Pepper's in a party again somewhere, and she's probably flirting with guys, because she does that shit, you know. Apparently when Pepper and JT first met, they were in a party and they were also like trying to flirt with some guys because they were both high on weed, and they were flirting with some guys, like some hot Chad ass white guy or something, and then I don't want to think about it, honestly. I'm just prepared to be of the utmost disappointed when I get back to LA. Like, man, I've gone from LA for 1 month and Pepper's just not, like, I don't know her again, you know, is all. Which is actually what I asked for, really. I asked to not know her again, so maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that, you know, Pepper would do all this insane shit. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if Pepper would try something, I don't know. Because Pepper has this mentality of living as if there's no tomorrow, while I have a habit of living as if there's no today, but there is tomorrow somehow. I procrastinate, and I leave the best things for tomorrow, or in the future. She does the opposite of that. And I wouldn't even be fucking surprised if you know, I'm gone, while I'm gone, she's tried cocaine, she's had sex, she's killed someone, You know, she's been arrested by the cops or whatever. You know, nothing surprises me anymore. You know, she's even less predictable than JT. And JT goes everywhere, you know. So I don't know, maybe it's a good thing that I would stop knowing her again. But yeah, that's basically it. Alright, it's 9:47 p.m. I'm gonna wrap it up today. I'm so full. I'm so ridiculously full. I really don't know what to do. Nothing happened today. Stayed at home the whole day. Spoke to some people, you know, spoke to Cliff a little bit, spoke to Evelyn, the JoJo fan on Discord. And I want to speak to Pepper a little bit, but I really don't know what to say. I feel like I've gone back to square one, where it's just like, I don't really know what to say to her. I just can't make any small talk anymore. I don't know, man. All I want to do is help, you know. I don't think I will say anything to her. I think the best way to go about this is isolation. But I also want to help her with her personal statements and essays and everything. I don't know. I just don't feel so good. Like, today afternoon, I just felt sort of empty and sad, and I don't know. It's just like Hong Kong is nothing for me now anymore. I just don't feel anything anymore. And if I go back to the USA, so what? I mean, I'm just going to lead my high life. Just continue to live, to sort of live this life where I just constantly do things, you know. I don't know, I wanted to say Happy New Year to Pepper, honestly. But then I think she probably wouldn't care, and if I say it to her, she probably wouldn't know what to say in return anyways. I'm not even the kind of person who says that kind of shit, so yeah, I'm not gonna do it, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, I think I'm overthinking this to a certain degree, like, Pepper doesn't hate me or anything. I know that. Nobody hates me. Nobody really hates me. It's just that, she probably finds me a little annoying, and she probably finds me a little boring. And not as in I'm very normal and average and predictable. I think Pepper does acknowledge that I'm a little zany. But not in a way Pepper wants to talk to me more. I think Pepper just sees that I'm a bit of a zany person and just doesn't really care. I don't know. That's just a theory. I don't know. I'm just gonna shut up. I also emailed the film to Professor and I hadn't gotten a response from that yet. Did I send to the wrong email address? Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna wait for a little while. But yeah, at least I'm getting an A on all my classes, so that's a good thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I have nothing else to report. I'm gonna go see a movie tomorrow afternoon, which is gonna be great. And yeah, that's it. I have nothing to say. I don't know. I don't know, when I think of a sad thought, it just sort of snowballs into something that's more and more dramatic. It gets more and more dramatic the more I think about that sad thought. Like, I just thought to myself how, you know, when I'm here at Hong Kong, it feels so empty and it feels like there's nothing here for me. And then, yeah, and then if I go back to the USA, I honestly want to maintain the same attitude almost. I wish it's the opposite. I wish I'm happy now in Hong Kong, and then I wish in the USA I'm not as happy. And I'm never happy in the USA anyways, but I don't want to be mad. I just want to be like simple and quiet and stuff. But that's also exactly what I'm trying to go against. I don't want to be a quiet person where nobody speaks to. I very much want the opposite, but then I also want to maintain this coldness because I don't want to come off like, oh yeah, I'm interested in this, I'm interested in that. I really just don't know. Yeah, so yeah, just gonna call it off today, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so time now is 12:32 afternoon on January 2nd. Yeah, I slept from 3:40 to 10:45. I actually had an alarm, but I of course went back to bed. So yeah, I really don't know if I have the time to finish everything I want to do today. I am nowhere near as busy as my last few days of round 2, but still I got shit to do. I got multiple videos to edit. I got to do the worst albums list. I want to go out today to the cinemas to watch Triangle of Sadness because of course I'm working on the best movies list, and tonight I need to finish watching 5 episodes of Chainsaw Man because I'm working on the best anime list. So I'm working on many lists at the same time. I also of course have to deal with my university application stuff. And then my short film stuff, which is kind of urgent because to make a short film within 1 month is kind of crazy. Though last night though, right before bed, I did quickly made a plot outline for my short films. Not really a plot outline, it's just a bunch of ideas but arranged together, and that's it. I don't want the story to make sense. I want the story to just be kind of all over the place and kind of abstract and random. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully I get to finish the first draft of the script. Hopefully I get to finish the personal statement today and maybe start working on the challenge essay a little bit. And I also got a bunch of small stuff to do, like I need to clear storage space for my phone. I don't know what's going on with my phone. I think it's because of the videos I downloaded from WhatsApp, from my family WhatsApp group from the Japan trip. That's taking up so much of my storage space. And I also think, yeah, I need to fix the whole mobile data thing. Take my card out, put it back. Because I don't know why, but I can't use mobile data in my phone. Like, it's just not working. It's just not working. Something's wrong with the SIM card, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't know what's going on with Pepper. I keep replaying sort of good times I've had with her. The Castaic, the feature film at Castaic, or the time I stayed at her apartment a little bit for about 5 to 10 minutes after Potter and JT's gone. I don't think I've ever done that with a girl before. Like, just be at her apartment and just the both of us, even though nothing happened. There's a certain like warmth to it, Or the time I went to watch Last Emperor at the Academy Museum and I vaped for the first time. Or the time I didn't smoke, but I ate weed for the first time. Or the time we went to Whittier and we just walked around. The time we went around the street to look for a new well. There's just so much. There's just so much. The time we went to Maracay together and I helped her carry a bag of rice. Like, there was so much. And it's already really good. I feel like one of the reasons, honestly, I have a new theory. I feel like one of the reasons why I don't feel this intense urge to pursue her and stay with her and whatever is because I've already reached my goal in some way and I'm already really satisfied. So I do care about my future. I do care what happens next. I do care about my relationships with other people. But honestly, what I've achieved is already amazing, Oh, not again. Oh, God. Oh boy, okay. This happens every morning now. Great. Alright. Back in Hong Kong. I'm going to Taiwan building to see if I could fix the mobile data situation on my phone. It's 4:01 p.m. I'm not sure if I have the time or not. Let's hope. Well, scariest place in all of Hong Kong. So many people. Oh my god. Alright. Wow, okay. Time now is 10:13 p.m. I'm just gonna wrap it up right now. Went outside solo today. This is a little distracting, isn't it? Yeah, went outside today solo for the first time in Hong Kong since I'm back. And yeah, you know, I tried to look for CSL. I always say CLS, like comment, like, share, or 七人线. But it's actually CSL, the company that's responsible for the companies that's responsible for my SIM card. Yeah, I can't find it, and then I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to be late for a movie, so I went to Taiku, went to City Plaza, I went to Movie, which used to be the UA Cinema, but it's gone now. It's called Movie now. Went into the theaters, watched Triangle of Sadness. It's a good movie experience. I'm glad I didn't decide to watch it with Pepper or something. Like, out of all the movies I invite Pepper to, the first movie is The Last Emperor, which is also kind of a weird choice, to be honest. But I feel like if I watch movies with Pepper, they're all gonna be weird somehow. Okay, more on that later. But yeah, you know, watch Triangle of Sadness. And I say I wanted to watch this with Pepper is because I actually thought about, you know, maybe before I go back to Hong Kong, you know, at the end of round 2, I would invite Pepper out to watch, I don't know, the Triangle of Sadness or the Fablemans or something like that, you know. But obviously I never got the chance to. But yeah, good movie, came back home, that's it. I even thought about, you know, maybe I could come back home and then look where CSL is and then go out again. But by the time I went back home, it was like 7:30. I didn't even take a shower yet. I just had dinner immediately, which is nice. And then, yeah. So yeah, and then I took a shower and now I'm here. And, yeah, I think I might be able to finish all the stuff I want to do today. Now, I still got, loads of stuff, you know. I got the, applications, the uni applications. I got the everything, the short film stuff. I still gotta edit my college video. I still gotta finish Chainsaw Man. But it's good. I think my time management can manage. Just a couple of things. I spoke to Pink a little bit. Pink asked me, like, so what do you want to do on Wednesday, which is January 4th, which is the day we're gonna hang out. And I'm like, I have no idea. And she asked me, what do I want to eat? And I don't know too. Just don't know Western food or Japanese food. It's funny, today for lunch I just had soba, the pack of frozen soba that is apparently bought in the supermarket before we left Karuizawa. It's for my cousins, but my cousin never ate it, so we brought it back home. And it's the last pack of soba. But it's funny, not only do I get to try actual Nagano soba, but also Nagano's frozen soba. Yeah, that's the Nagano food experience. And my grandma really boiled it with hot water and made it soft, but it's actually supposed to be eaten cold. I realized that once I tasted the sauce. It's a cold soba sauce. So yeah. Wanko soba. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I also spoke to Evelyn, the JoJo fan, a lot this morning. She showed off her anime figurines. Apparently she collects a lot. I thought she doesn't collect them, but she's a real hardcore JoJo fan. So she has all the JoJo figurines, like all the way from Jonathan to Joseph to Jotaro to Jolene. And she got them from a store called Hot Topic, which I thought was a clothing store, but apparently it's got like anime merch as well. But apparently they're all super expensive. They're all like 60 something US dollars at least. But my most expensive figurine, this one, the Josuke one, was 5,000 yen, which is about 38 US dollars. And that's amazing. I'm so happy I bought all this stuff in Japan, and I wasn't afraid of spending more. You know, I even bought the hentai book, which I'm still particularly proud of. It's only 600 yen. It's only 600 yen. That is like $5 US. $5 US for a hentai book. Hell fucking yeah. So yeah. I don't know. Yesterday I felt really empty and a bit sad, but today I feel a little better, honestly. It's just, just days go by, just whatever. Just live through it. That's what I always do. When I'm sad, just continue with the sadness. Just don't deal with it at all. Just, whatever. Just leave it alone. This morning I saw that Pepper made an Instagram story that's kind of like, I was actually guessing, because 2022 is over and a lot of people are making these stupid Instagram posts. I mean, it's not stupid, but I wouldn't make them. But it's these like, oh, it's the end of 2022, here's a recap. Some people go to extremes and make crazy photo collages and make epic speeches about, my life changed in 2022, blah 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 blah. And that's okay, my life changed too, obviously. But I like to keep it discreet. I don't want to show off too much of myself on Instagram. I show off a lot of myself on Twitter, but not on Instagram. Instagram is something else. I sell myself like product on Instagram. But yeah, I I don't know what sort of person Pepper is. If Pepper is the, oh, I'm gonna make a recap Instagram post or not. Turns out Pepper did make one this morning, and it's nothing super crazy. It's just a bunch of cool photos and selfies. You would notice that all of the selfies she posts on Instagram are all with girls. Because, of course, why would she take selfies with men? Duh. And even if she does, why would she post them? Yeah, there's that. So, single behavior. But, yeah, after seeing that post, though, I feel less bad about speaking to her again. I don't know why. I just feel like I overthink everything, and maybe Pepper doesn't hate me. I know Pepper doesn't hate me, but I just don't want to annoy her. I always feel like I'm annoying her. I always feel like I'm saying too much, because I've never said this much to a girl before. I've never said this much to people before, full stop. Okay, the last time I've been this talkative to a person was with Cedric and Natalie, and that's years ago. So, I don't know, but I want to be talkative with people. I want to just hit up Pepper and say, hey, I'm bored, let's talk. Because back in like 2016, 2017, I would do that with Natalie. I would say, hey, I'm bored. I want to just talk. I don't care what we talk about. I want to just talk because I'm bored. That's all I want to do. But for some reason, in 2022, or 23 in this case, I don't think I can do this sort of shit anymore. Small talk, big talk, whatever, talking. Every time I hit up Pepper, I have to say something meaningful, but I don't want it to be like that, so I don't know. I also, speaking of Natalie, I also WhatsApp Natalie asking her when is she actually going to be free, but of no result. But yeah, if I see Pink once, if I see Natalie once, and if I see Leia, Zara, Miriam at the same time, if I go out 3 times, then I'm all good. Like, I will see 5 of them. As long as I see all 5 of them and I give them all like a souvenir, it's all good. So yeah, there's that. And not much else really. I'm gonna try to talk to Pepper like right now. I don't know why I'm making such a huge deal out of it. I really don't know. it's 12:40. I got a couple of updates. I just finished editing a college update video. It took me forever. So first of all, a couple of updates. I already forgot what I was gonna say. First thing first is I spoke to Natalie, and Natalie's like, oh right, I'm supposed to hang out with you. And the thing is, Natalie's busy all week this week, and then of course from January 9th onward, Natalie's gonna be busy with work. So again, Natalie asked me if it's okay to hang out on January 6th. Which is kind of hilarious. Because my mom wants to take me to a Chinese medical doctor, like doctor that practices in Chinese medicine, on January 3rd, but she had to go to her dancing class, so then the next available date would be the 6th. But Natalie also is only free on the 6th. So I spoke to my mom, and my mom's like, "Oh, sure, I could take you to the doctor like anytime in the future." So yeah, I agreed to hang out with Natalie on the 6th, and I told Natalie, I'm low key interested in seeing Miss Solomon because it's been a while, and I'm curious what the hell's gonna happen. So Natalie's just like, okay, let me ask her, and there's just something so ridiculous about, oh, let me ask Miss Solomon, because Miss Solomon is such a like a figure of authority and like fear, and it's just I'm just not used to that. But yeah, apparently Miss Solomon is okay if we have dinner on the 6th. So Natalie asked me, is dinner fine? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And Natalie asked me what I want to eat, and I really don't know. Pink asked me that question. I don't know how to answer. And I said, okay, just no Western food or Japanese food. So Natalie's like, Chinese? And I'm like, yeah, Chinese, Taiwanese, Korean, that sort. So at the end, Natalie picked Taiwanese. Natalie's like, oh, how about Taiwanese? And I'm like, okay, sure. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope I could hang out with Natalie a little bit on that day before the dinner, just so that it's not like the moment we see each other, we just immediately have dinner with someone, with Miss Solomon, because I know I wouldn't be 100% honest with Natalie if Miss Solomon's there. It's gonna be an interesting event. But yeah, that's that. So this means, and this probably will be the last time I will ever be able to see Natalie, until 2024. And that is if she's free by then. So yeah, And then, yeah, so I'll be seeing Pink on January 4th, and then a couple days later, I'll be seeing Natalie. So that's that. And I think that's it. There's another thing I want to talk about, except I just forgot about it. Yeah. Yeah, I have nothing to say. I want to, oh shit, yeah. Fuck, I just remembered. My portfolio. The Italian professor. My letter rec. Duh. I'm gonna type it up and send it to the professor and, okay, yeah. Gotta do that. I also want to talk more to Potter. I realize I don't do small talk with Potter, so I should do that. Just whatever. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to say that aside from the short film and the uni application stuff, I also just remembered that I am supposed to finish The Virgin for real this month. So let me do that, okay? Let me do that, even though I highly doubt I have the time. This is what I forgot to say. So apparently my winter semester also begins like tomorrow or a couple days later, January 3rd, but in US time. So, damn. I finally remember what I was going to say, what the other update is. Actually, it is the fact that my sore throat is going away. It's still there, and it's just still like this spot, but it's slowly going away, so, yeah, that's that. I hope it's completely gone. I also hope my acne is completely gone. Like right here, this face, even though it's like a fucking mess, looks like a nuclear holocaust. Actually, all of this is like done, but there's more acne here. This came out of nowhere. Like usually when an acne starts, it's obvious, but this literally came out of nowhere. And yeah, I hope Pepper responds to me. I know right now Pepper's probably asleep, but come on. I just edited my college update video and I learned more about how, back in November, I and Pepper used to, we talk a lot. So why can't we talk now,